The British royal family has always been at the heart of public interest, with every event involving its members swiftly becoming a focal point of discussion. However, in recent weeks, rumours surrounding Princess Anne's emotional farewell to Buckingham Palace have shocked not only royal watchers but the general public as well. This news, if true, marks a significant turning point, especially considering Anne's long-standing image as the embodiment of stoic royal duty. Her alleged decision to step away from the palace after decades of devoted service has sparked curiosity, speculation, and intrigue. For those who have admired her work ethic, her poise, and her ability to navigate the challenges of royal life with grace, this unexpected departure raises profound questions. What prompted such a decision, and what does it mean for the future of the monarchy? These questions are now the subject of intense public scrutiny, as the world grapples with the idea of one of the most respected members of the royal family potentially leaving the place she has called home for much of her life. Is this a personal decision that reflects a deeper emotional need, or is it a statement about the broader changes that may be occurring within the monarchy itself? Princess Anne has long been seen as the epitome of royal duty, with her tireless work ethic and unflinching commitment to her responsibilities. Unlike other members of the royal family who may be known for their glamour, public appeal, or more personal endeavors, Anne's role has always been centered around service. Over the years, she has attended countless engagements, supported numerous charitable causes, and consistently fulfilled her duties with an unwavering dedication that has earned her respect both within and outside of royal circles. To the public, she has been a model of royal duty, someone who quietly but effectively represents the crown in a way that is both admirable and inspiring. However, as the rumors surrounding her departure from Buckingham Palace begin to surface, a more complex and emotional side of Anne's royal life is starting to emerge, one that has largely been hidden from the public eye. This unexpected decision could signal a shift not only in her personal life but also in how we perceive the pressures faced by the royal family as a whole. According to reports, Princess Anne's farewell was marked by a moment of reflection, where she reportedly spoke candidly about the years she spent within the walls of Buckingham Palace. For most of her life, this grand and historical building has been a symbol of royal power, tradition, and duty. Yet for Anne, this very symbol of grandeur may have taken on a more personal meaning, a representation of the immense emotional toll that her royal responsibilities have exacted over the years. In her farewell, she was said to have openly discussed the weight of the expectations placed upon her, the constant public scrutiny, and the isolation that often accompanies such a prominent role. Despite being one of the hardest-working members of the royal family, Anne's own struggles and emotional sacrifices were reportedly more significant than anyone outside her inner circle could have imagined. What is striking about Anne's alleged departure is the honesty with which she spoke about her experience within the royal family. Unlike many of her counterparts, who have embraced the public spotlight and the privileges that come with royal life, Anne has always seemed somewhat distant from the glamour and luxury that often define the image of the monarchy. In fact, it is rumored that she found the constant demands and the never-ending attention to be overwhelming at times. The pressure to always present herself in a certain way, to meet the high expectations of the public and the crown, and to remain constantly on in every public appearance took its toll. What had once been a place of duty and pride, the palace seemed, in Anne's eyes, to become a symbol of sacrifice and confinement. The very institution that had given her a sense of purpose for so many years was now, in her view, contributing to a sense of personal struggle. It is said that in her farewell, Anne shared her thoughts on the toll that royal life had taken on her personal well-being, making her decision to leave even more poignant. Anne's reflections also hinted at a deeper dissatisfaction with the rigid structure of the monarchy, which has long been known for its adherence to tradition and the preservation of royal protocols. For Anne, it seems, the role of a royal was no longer fulfilling in the way it once was. Her candid comments alluded to the idea that perhaps the time had come for the royal family to re-evaluate its traditions and the demands placed on its members. Could her decision to step away be more than just a personal one? Could it be a statement on the nature of the royal family itself, a quiet critique of an institution that often requires its members to sacrifice their own happiness for the sake of duty and public expectation? This thought-provoking question now looms over the monarchy as Anne's rumoured farewell becomes the subject of intense discussion. For those who have long admired Princess Anne for her stoicism, discipline, and unrelenting commitment to the crown, her decision to step away from Buckingham Palace is a startling revelation. Her farewell, filled with emotion and reflection, challenges the narrative of the royal family as a well-oiled machine of duty and tradition. It reveals a side of royal life that few have seen, one that is filled with personal sacrifices, hidden struggles, and emotional tolls that come with a life spent in the public eye. Anne's decision to leave Buckingham Palace, then, is not just a personal choice, it is a symbol of the changing realities of royal life in the modern world. The very institution that has stood for centuries as a symbol of power and stability may now be at a crossroads, as its members increasingly grapple with the emotional and psychological demands of their roles. The impact of Princess Anne's departure could be far-reaching. It raises important questions about the sustainability of the monarchy in its current form. As the world continues to evolve, the pressures on members of the royal family may become even more intense. Could Anne's decision be the beginning of a larger conversation about reform within the monarchy? Could it signal a shift toward a more transparent, empathetic, and modern royal institution, one where the well-being of its members is just as important as their public duties? As the world watches this story unfold, it is clear that Anne's departure is more than just a personal decision. It is a moment of reflection that could have lasting implications for the future of the monarchy. In the wake of Anne's rumored farewell, many are left to wonder, will the royal family adapt to these new realities, or will it cling to its traditional ways? Will other members of the royal family begin to speak out about their own struggles and the emotional toll of their roles, or will the institution continue to uphold the image of unity and strength at all costs? The future of the monarchy, it seems, may depend on how it responds to the changing expectations of its members and the public. The events surrounding Princess Anne's departure may be the first signs of a much-needed transformation within the royal family, a transformation that could shape the future of the monarchy for generations to come. As the royal family grapples with the implications of Anne's departure, the world is left to wonder whether this moment will mark the beginning of a new era. Will the monarchy evolve to meet the challenges of the modern world, or will it remain rooted in its centuries-old traditions? The answers to these questions will shape the monarchy's future and may ultimately determine whether it remains a relevant and respected institution in the years to come. Princess Anne's farewell is not just a personal story, it is a symbol of the changing dynamics within the royal family and the broader societal shifts that are affecting even the most established institutions. The world is watching closely, and only time will tell whether the monarchy will rise to meet these challenges or whether it will continue to resist change. One thing is certain, the royal family is at a turning point, and Anne's departure may be the catalyst for a much-needed conversation about the future of the British monarchy.